Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another update on the McMinnville, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, January 29th. So I'm going to share my screen with you and go through the info with you. Before I do that, though, I do want to say if you already haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local real estate markets. So click that subscribe button. So with that, on to the update. This last week, we had 8 new listings in McMinnville, which you can kind of see is a slight high here for the past 8 weeks. So I'm starting to see some more listing activity here for the past couple of weeks, which has been good to see. We ended the week with 40 homes on the market, which is a low point for the past 8 weeks. You can kind of see we started with 60, and over the winter months here have kind of gotten down to 40 presently. I think we'll start to see this probably start to building back up here as we move forward. But the median price and the days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see the price has been on the rise. I had a low of 528 here 8 weeks back, and this last week was a slight high at 563,000 for a median price. And then days on market, we had a low of 48, and last couple of weeks has been right at 60 days of average market time for these currently these 40 listings on the market. So market time is a bit up over the past couple months. Moving along to pending sales. So I show that we had 4 new pendings this last week in McMinnville. It's been pretty steady the past 3 weeks, as you can kind of see. And ended the week with 39 homes in pending status, which is up from a couple weeks ago at a low of 30. So we've been building up a little bit more pendings over the past few weeks, which is good to see. And then the median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see it's been pretty steady the past month or so, but we started off at 491. And then, like I said, for the last 4 to 5 weeks now, it's been right around 450,000. And days on market, kind of a similar story. It's been pretty consistent between 20 and 23 days of average market time. Has actually kind of come down over the past 8 weeks by a few days. And then lastly, let's look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, I show we only had 1 property crossover from pending to sold this last week in McMinnville. And that's certainly kind of down. That's a low point for the past 8 weeks and down from where we were late last year, earlier this month. And when I look over the past 4 weeks of closings on a week-by-week basis, this last week we kind of came in at 21 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks, which you can kind of see is, again, kind of a low for the past 8 weeks. Only roughly about half of what it was 2 months ago in early December. And then median sold price, days on market for those sold listings, you can kind of see we had a high of 540,000 here 7-8 weeks back. Has come down. This last week came in at 445,000. So first week it's kind of gotten below 450. So prices have been coming down. And then days on market for those solds have been increasing, as you can kind of see. We started off with 11 days of average market time, and that's crept up to currently 39 days. So these most recent 21 sales had an average market time of 39 days on the market before they got into contract. And then finally, we'll finish up here looking at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. Red bars is the weeks of inventory. You can kind of see we started off at 6 weeks of inventory, built up to just under 8 weeks. Then it came back down, a little bit of a kind of a roller coaster here, got back down to about 5 to 6 weeks. So last week popped back up to just under 8 weeks of inventory, primarily due to the, kind of reduction in the number of closings we've had over the prior 4 weeks. But with the increasing amount of pendings that we're seeing, I would expect to see this number probably kind of start to come back down here. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see we were floating kind of between 95 and 97% of the asking prices. Last week did break below that at a little under 94%, 93.7. So Prices are, definitely kind of remain a bit soft, or at least softer than what they were. And, we're seeing, homes that are definitely, needing to get some price reductions, and then lower offers coming in on them to get them sold. So that's kind of currently the look at the current market in McMinnville. I hope that's helpful. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, all my contact information is below in the description. So you can either give me a call or a text or send me an email. I'd be happy to help however I can. And really appreciate you watching and tuning in, and hope you have a great day and week ahead. And we will see you on the next video.